Hello students, today I am going to start a very important chapter from chemistry. The name of the chapter is Structure of Atom. Okay. Dalton, a British school teacher, proposed that matter is made up of tiny indivisible particles, okay, called atoms. Okay, but no serious attempts were made by Dalton to know about the internal structure of the atom. However, towards the end of 19th century or in the beginning of the 20th century, scientists like J.J. Thomson, Goldstein, Ernest Rutherford, James Chadwick, Niels Bohr, and many other scientists, okay, as a result of the research experiments, established that atom is not indivisible particle, okay, and the internal structure, the complex structure of atom made up of a number of particles, out of which the most important particles are electrons, protons, and neutrons. Yes. Okay. Later, scientists experimentally proved that, okay, atom is divisible, and the internal structure of atom is made up of so many subatomic particles. Out of these subatomic particles, 3 subatomic particles are very important: protons, electrons, and neutrons. These 3 particles are called fundamental particles of an atom. Yes, fundamental particles of an atom. Okay, electrons, protons, and neutrons are called fundamental particles of an atom. Chapter we will discuss about the discovery of fundamental particles and different models of atom. Today I am going to discuss a very important topic from structure of atom, that is discovery of electrons. Okay, discovery of electrons, that is a study of cathode rays. The discovery of cathode rays leads to the discovery of electrons. Okay, then how can we produce cathode rays? Cathode rays can be produced with the help of cathode ray tube. Okay, what is meant by a cathode ray tube? A cathode ray tube is a hard glass tube about 60 centimeter long. Okay, yes, from which the most of air has been evacuated. Okay, the cathode ray tube It's a hard glass tube about 60 centimeter long, and most of the air, okay, in the cathode ray tube has been evacuated. Okay, then the two ends of this cathode ray tube is connected with the two electrodes, two metal plates. These metal plates act as electrodes. One electrode is connected to the negative end of the battery. It is a high voltage source, and this electrode, this negative electrode, act as cathode, and another metal plate, another electrode is connected to the positive end of the battery, which act as anode. Yes, then the space between the cathode and anode is filled with some gas. Okay, and the other end of the discharge tube is fitted with a fluorescent screen. Okay, yes, we know when some rays falls on the fluorescent screen, it produces flash of light. Okay, yes. Then when these metal plates, these electrodes are connected to a high voltage source, okay, the negatively charged plate, this negatively charged plate called cathode, emits some invisible rays. Okay, invisible rays. Then these invisible rays emitted by the cathode under low pressure are called cathode rays. Okay, then this cathode emits some invisible rays. These invisible rays are called cathode rays. These cathode rays move towards the positively charged electrode, that is anode. Yes, where it passes through this cathode rays, the cathode rays, okay, pass through the hole, and strikes to the other end, that is this cathode rays falls on the fluorescent screen. Okay, here we can observe flash of light. Yes, this phenomenon is called fluorescence. Cathode rays strikes the fluorescent screen. The cathode ray produces fluorescence or bright light. Okay, then what is meant by cathode ray? Cathode rays are invisible rays moving from cathode to anode. Cathode rays are invisible rays moving from cathode to anode when a gas under low pressure is subjected to high voltage. Listen to this important point. Cathode rays are invisible rays moving from cathode to anode when a gas under low pressure is subjected to high voltage. Okay, then these cathode rays are nothing but electrons. The particles of cathode rays are electrons. Then we can say cathode rays are flow of electrons. Okay, students, in my next video I will discuss the properties of cathode rays. Goodbye, study well.